I'm Jack Campbell, historian at Fairfield County Park District, and we're here at Lockville Canal Park, and I'm here to talk about Lock 13. One of the things about Lockville Canal Park that's rather unique, especially Lock 13, is that we have mason marks that are actually into the walls of this stone locks. That was done by skilled Irish stonemasons, and that was their way of leaving their mark behind so that we knew how they get paid. In other words, the foreman would go at the end of the day, would mark up how many stones and see his mark on it, see how many stones that he had actually worked with, and that determined at the end of the week how he got paid on that. We know a lot about the Irish workers, and they were uneducated and low paid, but we don't know hardly anything about the stonemasons. Hardly anything's written about them, and the only thing that's left behind is their mason marks. Believe it or not, there were 18 different masons who worked on this canal lock alone. I'm under the idea that there must have been several crews that built these locks. These must have got built pretty quickly because they went from Baltimore to Portsmouth, Ohio, which is a distance of 119 miles, and there were 45 locks. So they did that in less than 2 years. So that's actually rather amazing. So I'm in the idea that there's probably about 4 or 5 different crews that worked on different locks. And there are actually 2 different types of masons. There's all this stone from these locks came from Chestnut Ridge, which is just up the way here, about a half a mile up the way, and then all the stone came down. These stones are 24 in height and 30 wide. They weigh up at 3.5 to 4 tons. And it took highly skilled workers to be able to do this. This wasn't just an average person. So these guys were highly skilled, very dangerous work because they'd pick it up with like an ice pick, and just 2 points lifted that stone, and if it got bumped along the way, the stone would drop. So these guys had very hazardous work. They worked very long hours. They worked from anywhere from 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. All these stones, by the way, they're not dry laid, they're mortared in. The skill of the workers was just amazing because not only had to be square, they had to be very true, because you can see there's quite a bit of height on each lock. They had to be quite true to still stay after 190 years later. It's still pretty true. To learn more about Lockville Canal Park, what I'd like you to do is go on our website, look at our calendar, and we'll be having more information in the future about the Lockville Canal.